Hi y'all, this is Ursh, and welcome back to XCOM, where we find ourselves besieged by these puny little sectoids, so I'm not too worried about this. I'm probably gonna let them come to me, honestly, instead of chasing them out. I'm afraid of triggering something near the UFO, and shit's been pouring out of this door left and right. I think the best move I can do, honestly, is pulling Rush back here, and just having him reload at some point. And I'm gonna sprint to minimize the likelihood of evil hitting me. It's like a sectoid, so sectoids are evil. We're sprinting, lightning reflexes, so the odds are very low. Well, that's a good miss. I like that miss. It's appreciated. Thank you for the miss. And we're gonna let him cheat into here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging, given that we were pushing out pretty far, just to get our frontliners in the front line, our backliners in the back line, everyone else doing what they need to. So let's start rearranging. Charles, I want Jorg in Charles' position, basically. Zurgen is probably fine where he is, honestly. And I mean, who has vision on this? Yoko has vision, but I want Yoko to reload. She's more useful fully gunned up than not. Mox, probably just pull back somewhere. You already took some hits. You already nearly died, so why don't you just come back here. If we need that smoke grenade, we'll call you. How about that, okay? Pumpkin. Zurgen is probably okay here. I may pull him back just another tick. Just be a little safer.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, we saw sectoids. Stop with that creepy battle music. It scared me the hell out of me. Alright, so we're going to put Tyler on the corner here. There you go. And we're just going to let the sectoids come to us. Jorg will be the point man. He's got Sentinel Overwatch, so it's a good way to kind of cheat them in. And make sure we're ready to execute them. And then Yoko can also reload this way and be ready for whatever else is coming. Because stuff keeps pouring out of that door, and I'm afraid maybe I triggered like the daddy pack, the pack that makes everything happen. So that is not, you know, a good thing in my mind. I want to minimize that happening, but given what actually already happened, well, I guess Cairo just pull out. No, that would be flanked from the sectoids, wouldn't it? Not so good. All the way back here, maybe? Kind of want her to be able to unload rockets in case somebody comes this way now. Because this is, I mean, this cannot be a coincidence. All that stuff are running out like crazy. Last mission. Alright, Marcel, I guess just steady? I guess just steady in case you have a shot that you can take. Jorg's gonna overwatch, no problem. I guess Cairo can... Oh, it's not cover right because of derp reasons. Alright, well, let's just go here, I guess. Might as well. We'll have a rocket ready for whatever. It'll be a little safer for it. Okay. We'll see what happens. Those sectoids will probably either rush at us and we'll kill them, or they'll run away and we'll kill them later. No big deal. After dealing with all those mechtoids, we should be more than fine. Okay, not much going on. This gives us time to refit and reload. I guess the sectoids did not take the bait, which is kind of sad, I guess. But whatever, I'm not going to cry out. Can we get a peek on where they are? I mean, I kind of need to know what's up. Okay, nothing doing. Is there anything else out here that I need to worry about? Mammy. Yes, there is. In fact, there is. Okay, so there's definitely something out there. Okay, I did not actually expect to see anything. It's kind of just putting people to cover, and then that. Don't know what that is. Either way, I'm probably gonna need to reload to deal with it, so let's do that. Okay, so obviously there's something out there, and it may be coming for us, coming right for us, as they say. So, what do we do? Well, I guess what we do is set up a rocketeer to have a nice rocket out, whatever that may be. Probably through the trees, honestly. This will be relatively simple. Get as much full cover on everyone as possible, and then brace for impact, because I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be friendly. Alright, Jorg, yeah, just overwatch that, whatever it may be. Yoko's fully loaded, so you can fire beyond visual range with a strike rifle, which is why I overwatch on those. Tyler, also just reload. I know you don't have full ammo, but judging by how fast it's moving, we think that pack is going to hit us sooner rather than later.
That's affirmative.
And Mox, get over here to support in case I need to drop a smoke somewhere. Actually, I want you to steady. You can't fire with that gun for crap anyway. Zurgen is okay. If it does hit us, we'll be able to move aggressively, so that's alright. Why don't you overwatch the Allo Cannon, why not? And Zyther, just keep steadying up in case we get a good shot going. Should we overwatch? What is Zyther's aim? That's a question. Let's do this properly. Aim of 95 right now with the steady. So, yeah, that's not bad. Let's just keep steadying him. He might be able to get a good shot when we're ready. Is it moving closer? That evil? Is the evil moving closer? What is that evil? It sounded like it was right out here. What do you got? Sorry, I'm speechless. What did I just see? That, my friends, would be 3 heavy floaters, 2 mechtoids, and an ethereal. What the crap? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Can I pretend I never saw that in my entire life and then go to sleep in peace? Jesus, that's heading right for us. All right, Yoko. Yeah, we're gonna steady up, make sure you have these shots solid. Everyone else, you need to reload because this shit's gonna get real in a hurry. All right, damn. So we may need to employ the chems here desperately. So I'm gonna bring Mox a little closer. So we can deploy the chems if need be. Because those mechtoids, we don't have any shred left, so... Shit. Okay. Zergen? Oh boy, are you in for a bad day. Well, if that runs this way, we'll obviously take contact. If not, we'll maybe okay. Zyther's okay here, I guess. Let's keep steadying. Depending on where this thing moves, we'll determine where to go. That is a... I've called murder packs before with like 3 heavy floaters. That's 3 heavy floaters, an ethereal. Okay, ethereal! And 2 mechtoids. This may... Whoa! This may well be grounds for retreat at this point. What are you going to do? Which way are you going to move? Oh, you're just sitting there. Okay. So they're just going to sit there, wait for us to take attacks. Jorg is not in a great spot. He's taking shots, and I can't see what's shooting him. Important thing here is going to be trying to deal with some of this evil. I may need Yoko to actually in the zone some of this. So the first move I think I'm going to pull is a rocket to the face, and hopefully we can do as much damage as possible, as much as possible. So that's 3 heavy floaters, an ethereal, and a mechtoid. What else would you like today? How about all of these being dead? Not going to happen with this rocket, but at least we'll get a good start on it. I think I can get the other one with a little bit of a different scatter position. There we go. Let's do that, please. Please do that. Nice damage. How big is that ethereal? Okay, the ethereal's not that big, which is nice. The mechtoids are never nice, though. That's just scary. Okay, what do we have shots-wise? I think Jorg may need to move all the way over here, because if this comes in, I need to reallocate where Zergen is as well, because he is not going to survive if he takes this to the face. Okay. The downside is we don't have a lot of aim on everything, but the good side is we can get a drop on this before it hits us. I'm going to pull Zyther back. There's a strategy to this, because that sectoid seems to be crowding in this side. I want Yoko to get suddenly flanked and killed by a damn sectoid while we're dealing with the evil pack. So Zyther, pull out. Jorg I need to move out too, but I think Yoko will be the priority for now. Because her aim is going to be near 100% on all this stuff as it is. Can we pick anything off here? I don't think we can actually pick anything off. We can get a good start on some of it. So I'm just going to pull out this way.
That's affirmative.
Nice and easy. This should still be 100% on most important things here. And namely mechtoids that can rip me apart. I can work on that ethereal too, but damn. Okay, well this is going to be a bit of a protracted siege. I'm going to take this shot just to have it a little more damage. Do you have anything? You have light 'em up. Okay, that's scary. Lucky he doesn't see anything to light up. Light 'em up. Okay. They don't actually have vision on anyone here, do they? Not Mammy. Not Araki. Okay, so they can't utilize light 'em up. Mox is going to have to do some work. Tossing a smoke and then probably ducking and covering to avoid getting... Oh, we can actually toss a chem from here, probably. So we're going to toss a smoke and get in it, I think. Because either's going to toss a smoke from the other side. Zergen, I mean, I need Zergen to be at the front, but there's no good cover for him to do that in without taking vision of these ugly bastards. So let's see if we can eliminate some risk here. Yeah, let's take that swing like I've been talking about with Yoko. Yep, that'll be the mechtoid that's closest to death. And he doesn't have repair servo, so all this damage is going to keep... What kind of perks does the ethereal have, actually? That's a good question. Oh, we don't have an autopsy. That's right, no shit. Okay, derp. Alright, well, let's take the swing, I guess. If we crit, awesome, but we're not going to, so who cares? Yeah, let's take that shot. I mean, heavy floaters kind of are like little angels of death, but I do need to keep thinking about how we're going to work on this once they hit us, because they will. Hard. I mean, Jorg, I really want to stay here, but I'm afraid of getting flanked. I don't know where that sectoid came from, so I got to pull back one tile. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Whatever. Let's just overwatch with Sentinel from there. Zergan I got to pull out. My question is Zergan actually going to get visioned if he moves up this way? He shouldn't, though. That's not a lot of movement. Let's bring Zergan. Can you... You can't even hunker anywhere, because it blew up all the rest of the cover. I mean, for obvious reasons, it was a good idea at the time. But apparently now it's become less of one. You have resilience, though, right, Zergan? You do. So even if you get hit from the side, clone counters, resilience, yeah. I'm going to put him kind of where... Nah, I don't want to put him there because that's sectoid, right? Jesus. All right, this is gonna be hell to pay when this hits us, but we'll have smoke. So I'm probably gonna put Zergan here, and then smoke, and then I'll be able to run up and dash and break something if need be. So it's either gonna be depending on your smoke to keep these folks alive, and yourself. Oh, this is combat drugs. This is not the best smoke, but at least we'll have a lot of crit chance, right? At least we'll have that.
Pop and smoke.
Pop it. Oh yeah, happy pills. All right, and then. What do we got? Mox is going to toss that smoke grenade with that promotion. And then Mox is going to run. You'd have smoke grenade as a promotion, right? You have to have smoke grenade as promotion. Yeah. Taking the perk, yeah. Okay, so you took the perk. So you're going to smoke up right here. I don't have the visual acuity for this, apparently, but I'll do it. I wish I had vision on knowing where to do this. So toss the smoke grenade and then run to cover. Nice. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then Mox is going to run to this cover right here. So Les takes vision of him. Or her. Zergan, just overwatch with Alloy. You never know if you get lucky. Charles, overwatch that thing, because shit's going to hit real in a second. Mammy, overwatch that thing, because likewise, shit will get real. And let's see what's up, because this is a scary pack, and it should rush at us. If it has any inkling. Oh god, sectoids. There he is. One less sectoid. Took one of my overwatches, which sucks, but can't do much about that. Okay, ethereal being ethereal and stuff. Double moving. Okay, that's probably the best news I've had in a while. Oh, is that what I heard? Did they make Thin Man-like noises? That may be the case. I just heard it do like... Okay, what's else gonna happen? Yeah, you're gonna have elevated ground, a lot of stuff. Overwatch, fine. I mean, not fine, but, you know, best I've got right now. Good. Good. Dash up. Oh, in chem range, that's good. Yeah, everyone's overwatching, waiting for the ethereal to do its job, basically. Oh, regenerate 5 health. Well, glad I knew that was available. Well, shit. Okay, so, still in a lot of trouble. And Jorg doesn't have aim, which sucks so much right now. We need to get this ethereal down, I think. But these things themselves are scary, the mechtoids. Oh, I don't have eyes on that at all. And I have 72 on the ethereal? Son of a bitch. Alright, that's not good. Should have brought more explosives, I guess. And we have way too much Overwatch to even run right now. 100%. Can we do this with the Gauss weapon? I think we can. Mammy, can we do work? How can you not see this? You have step out to the right, man. You have to be able to see that. Okay, that's what I would call shit.
Moving out.
Oh, buddy, Max. I'm putting you in a bad way again. I need to see this guy. I need to get these guys chem to their DR reduced. To have a chance at this. Oh, God. Alright. Well, that's a good shot, at least. Holy crap. Okay, the ethereal is not funny, because, I mean, the problem is, like, I just don't have a way to get Jorg up here and active, and I had to pull him back to the damn sectoid, and that's really might cost me the game, set, and match here. The other issue is that I don't have vision on the mechtoids. We're very cleverly sitting behind the lines of the heat gunner. Gotta do some work on this, but with... Nice. With the chem, that did it. That did it. That stutter gun doing work. Stutter gun doing frickin' work. Okay. What do you have eyes on? 100% on that guy and 77. So I don't have eyes on the ethereal with Yoko either. That is Right? Sometimes lines of fire are weird. Sometimes Zergen is probably in the way, actually. What can you see? Yeah, you're not going to be mind screwing that guy, I'm pretty sure. I'm just really pissed that Tyler does not have vision on the Mechtoid. Well, we're going to have to try and double tap this, otherwise that guy's going to play nighty-night with our brains. And why I do not have any vision with Mammy is just beyond me at this point. But I have too much Overwatch to try and run it. I'm going to get hit by something, and then it's going to be game over. And Jorg, I want to run up here, but I'm not sure where the rest of the Overwatches are. This could be dangerous as hell. But I need to put damage down on that Ethereal. I do. Yes! Okay, good. That was safe. That was not guaranteed to be safe. Okay, I can put damage down on that guy. Or put damage down on the Ethereal. Would Yoko have better aim? I think if Zergen moved, Yoko might have step out on more stuff. I'm going to pull Zergen, I mean, where he doesn't want to be, which is back. But if that dashes in, it'll be necessary. Okay, good. Yoko, do you now have step out on more things? No, you do not, unfortunately. Okay, so we could take out the Mechtoid or try to deal with the Ethereal. I think that'll be determined by whether I get these shots down or not. 72. Nice. Okay, I might be able to focus on the Ethereal then. Because you have shots on... Oh, you don't have shots on... That's right, you don't have shots on the Ethereal. Crap. Maybe we'll pull out here, and this will still reduce the crit chance. I could probably move Zyther, and maybe I'll get a position on with Yoko. That's highly possible. Alright, so do we concentrate on the Ethereal or not? Well, how about this shot? If this connects, then I think we should. And do everything in our power to get the thing down. Shit.
Damn it.
Okay, that missed him. Thankfully, the reflect. But that is a problem now. Let's see if we can do work on that guy then. Do the work on the Mechtoid. He's just gonna heal most of that damage, which is a problem, but... Ugh, not much I can do. Explosives are really good to deal with Ethereals, because they don't get reflected, but... Oh, God. Alright, there's not enough damage, I don't think. 11. Yeah, just not quite enough. Why I don't have eyes with Mammy, it boggles my mind, but okay. Zyther, yeah, this is going to start hurting in a second when the Ethereal decides to come into play. I gotta watch with, at least drop an Overwatch on some things here. Alright, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I really don't. Did it glitch? Are they all just going to stand there and let me kill them? That'd be amazing. I wouldn't say no. Crap, no, it's not going to happen. Try to silence. Alright, panic resist. Good. Is that a mind fray or is that a silence? I'm not sure. Grenade. Yeah, it's gonna be a grenade. Ow. Oh shit. Who's open? Who's open? Who's exposed? I'm not sure who that is. Someone's probably gonna die. Come on, Zyther. Come on, Zyther! Yes! You just saved someone's life, medic! You just saved someone's life. You know that, right? Okay. That's our ever diligent Rocketeer that just got saved. Okay. Ho damn. Okay, Mechtoid's down, I think. Jesus, Mechtoids are down, I think. Okay, so... Looks like the other heavy floaters fucked off, so that's nice. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens next, I guess. Let's see what happens next. I need Mammy to get active. What does he actually have a status? Hallucinating. He is hallucinating, so he does have hit and run less functional, but he will at least be able to give me hollow. But so can our gunner, so maybe he's not best used for that. Difficult decision. So I think the best thing to do would be... We don't have... Why do we not have eyes on the freaking Ethereal? Seriously, people. I just boggles my mind. Why Yoko doesn't have eyes on this guy. You have eyes, you have eyes. Yoko does not. I guess if I moved out to the side, I would, but that would lend itself to getting flanked, yeah, by that guy. He may not rush in far enough, though, and if this gives me a shot, it would be huge. Please tell me it gives me a shot in the
Heading to that
ethereal.
location.
Yes, it does. Okay, thank God. 100%. Alright, so let's do this again. Come on! Stop doing that crap.
Missed.
Luckily it didn't hit you. Okay, this is getting irritating. Damn. Am I gonna have to seriously just run Zyther up? But Zyther doesn't even have any cover here if I do this. We'll see. We'll see if that can be necessary. 87 is still pretty good. There is Hollow up now. So at least York can do some damage. 5. He's just soaking damage. He's a freaking tank, this guy. Nice. Okay, that's starting to do work. Starting to do work. Mox needs to get the hell out of here, because Mox already took some pain to the face. You're no longer in smoke coverage, so you gotta get the hell out of there. Yoko. Yeah, Yoko's gonna have to do some work here. Oh, if ever I needed Yoko to crit, now would be the time. Five damage? Why did you roll so crappy? Shoot. Mammy is definitely hallucinating, so his aim is going to be less good. Cairo needs to get to cover, or else she's going to be meat. Probably here, honestly. Am I thinking about retreat right now? You bet your ass I am. This could be so bad. I don't know where that other sectoid is. I mean, the most important thing I think that can happen is Zergan come up here and give this thing a face full of shotgun. I mean, that's what I pay my assaults for. He'll go out in the line of danger, but Jesus, that's what we have to do, I think.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Me running right into Overwatch. Yeah. That's going to be opportunist too. Oh, he missed. Oh, thank God he missed. Alright, I need you to work this, buddy. I need you to connect and kill the ethereal, otherwise we're all dead.
Hostile pacifier.
Yes. Okay. So good news, we have an ethereal corpse. Bad news, Zergan is right next to a heavy floater that'll probably take pleasure in gutting him. He has resilience though, so there's a little bit of hope there. If he moves up, I think I can put Zyther on... Oh, I need... Oh God, actually I need to get smoke up on Yoko. Yoko's gonna be meat. Didn't realize how far that guy cheated up. And Mox cannot get out of here, can he? Jesus, can you actually toss a smoke up this way? Okay, there's this smoke vision bug is kind of getting to me right now. I can tell the smoke right there, and that won't be the end of my turn, but this may save Yoko. May not save myself, though. Yeah. What's more valuable? I mean, now I have to do triage. I can probably come up here and just hope not to die. That's the only cover I have. Yoko does not have that cover. I needed that for the ethereal. So, alright, so let's do... Oh, hey, we have targeting again. That's nice. Smoke grenade right there? Yeah, you bet your ass. That's going to be necessary to protect Yoko.
Smoke out.
Okay, proper smoke. Mox, you're going to have to get your ass to cover. Get your ass to Maz. And then Cairo... We already broke that one Overwatch, so...
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, that's the best we're going to do. That's just asking for a grenade to the face, though. And Max, honestly, despite taking damage and us trying to save to the best of our ability, we may be looking at the end of his XCOM career. Mammy still has a decent chance of... Why can't you see anything? Seriously, this is like the worst tree ever. Worst tree ever. Alright, go over here and at least get hollow up on something, bucko. 16-2. Yeah, his aim is just absolute balls right now. What I could do is just overwatch with a shotgun. That would prevent these guys from running in too readily. Maybe the best move I've got right now. Zyther, I mean, he's running out of tricks. Cairo. We took care of the ethereal, though. That's huge. Let's overwatch, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much what I can do if they run in. 50-50 is 50-50, though. I mean, I might as well let take this swing. Not much chance I'm going to have to do anything else. Nice swing. So that guy's probably going to run. That might force him to rethink. If I let Zyther do what? What am I going to let Zyther do? I think just rush up here, give him more targets. Then he'll really think twice about rushing in, I guess. And then maybe just put Zyther up in the rifleman kind of capacity. Best I've got for now. 3 heavy floaters still up, and all of these can probably kill a unit a turn if I'm not careful. Zergen being in the worst position right now. But these guys up here are also not... That's a kill, isn't it? It was behind cover. I can't do much about that.
Taking fire over here.
So he didn't run. Instead he killed Mux. Yeah, we knew this was going to happen eventually. God, what a tough mission. What a tough mission. I don't think I've made any wrong choices yet. That mind fray is so strong, though. It's with him still. I mean, these heavy floaters, given the opportunity, are going to be able to take us apart as well. And why can't I see anything through the trees, for fuck's sake? All right. I'm not angry. Actually, I am. I'm really angry right now. And Yoko's going to have to sit here because it's the only way she's going to have eyes on these things. 77. You only eyes on one thing? All right, what's the other thing? 77 on that guy. How do you not have vision on all this crap? Okay. Well, Zergen, start rushing back, bucko, because you're in a whole lot of hurt, but that's not going to let him get to a safe spot. I can't just seriously put him out here balls out, because that's still out of range of what I need him to do. Yeah, this fleet of heavy floaters are really doing a number on us, and the trees actually, despite me thinking they'd be our allies, are actually proving to be our undoing in a big way, since I just can't see around them effectively. Alright, we're gonna have to keep leapfrogging, because Mammy needs vision. Mammy needs to give me some hollow so I can at least take this heavy floater out with what little guns I have remaining. Alright, come up here, buddy. I can't put you out too far. I'm just going to lose another person. These guys have elevated ground on us, which is not good. That's what's really screwing us right now. 17-1. You know what? I've seen weirder things hit, but at least this will give me hollow. Mammy, you're a freaking savior, bro. Oh my god. Alright, this may have just saved Zergen's life, honestly. I mean, I do need to run him to cover somehow. Probably back there. Yoko at least has aim on both of these dirtbags. Definitely have aim on that guy. So let me just put Yoko behind the safer cover. Yeah, alright. And start taking work on that guy. How does Jorg not have... Oh, I guess he doesn't have step out, come to think of it, because he's on a ramp. Oh, you have half cover here, and that's not great. And Tyler doesn't have step out on this guy. That is messed up, actually. That is actually legitimately messed up. How do you not have step out on that guy? I guess I'm just out of range or some weird shit. Okay. Well, let's cheat them in then. We're gonna have to just cheat them in a little. See if they come up. Nice shot, Yoko.
Could use some ammo over here.
I know, we all could. We all could use a little bit of a break, but was it 3 heavy floaters remaining? Enough, seriously enough to still kill somebody in a big way. I'm also worried about that sectoid. I have no idea where he's at right now. I could mind fray this guy, but Zergen cannot stay there under heavy fire and this kind of duress. I need to pull him back. Mammy has vision on 1. Yeah, Zergen I need to pull back. If he goes here, though, he's still going to get 2 shots, I think, and then he may well die. If I pull him back here, he may still die, but at least he'll have a fighting shot. And Jorg will be able to cover him with Overwatch. I mean, my options are bad to worse. If I put him out here and he gets flanked by Sectoid and killed by Sectoid, that's going to be freaking embarrassing. So despite my best efforts, I mean, should I do that anyway, though? Just risk it. I mean, the game is unforgiving for a reason, but please no Sectoid. Please no Sectoid flank. Thank God. Hopefully that Sectoid ran for cover. Alright, Jorg. You have a lock and load, right? Yeah. Lock and load Bucko and Overwatch. That's going to be your biggest job right now. Your biggest job. Cairo, what's the safest place then? So here isn't safe for Cairo anymore. This would be safer by far. Avoid the flank. Get a little concave out of this either. Alright, Medic, can you save 2 lives in one go? I think he can. I believe. So Mammy may take one to the gut. Take one to the face a little. These guys may also not just decide to move in, and that's also possible, but they will probably have to fire. I mean, come on. they're made to do this crap. He dashed off, so we won't have vision on him. He doesn't have repair servos, though. Okay. Damn. Alright, well, let's think about this. We have one med kit to spare. I think Zergen has to get it. I think he does. Since he's going to be the one called upon to really hang it out there to take down high priority targets. So we got to get Zergen away from that risk. His movement is still not great, which we're waiting for Sprinter on him. But we're going to pull back. How far back can you go? I mean, once we've committed forward, pretty much only the trees are left for us. Yeah, it's the only way back. So we're going to pull out, I think. Where is this evil crap? You're not Mind Freight anymore, though, right? Yeah. If I can get vision on one of these guys... No, I can't. Okay, fine. What we're probably going to do is just pull back and hunker. Reload what we can. And salvage what remains of this mission. I mean, this has just been one thing after another. Zyther is being called upon to do his rifleman's duty and just be on the front line. Cairo, pretty much same deal. Just sitting here. We have enough ammunition, I think, on Cairo. I mean, Cairo's down to, what, one shot now? Cairo probably needs to reload, honestly. That stutter gun has been worth his weight in gold so far. Let's get that going. Where are you? There we go. So Cairo, reload this. That's one shot remaining, I think. Adaraganya. Yoko, probably the best place to be is here. Though, will that burn away? It may burn away with one grenade. Can Zergen get to where Yoko is sitting, though? No, he can't anyway, so whatever. That's just fine. Put Zergen back here.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully away from that whatever sector. I don't even know where he is right now, but I don't really have the flexibility to check. And I probably need to save the battle scan for when we try to go after the UFO. Yeah. And it's just, I mean, this is one thing after another, this mission. This was definitely a clown car from hell mission. Luckily, it's probably just got an outsider in there, or, you know, another ethereal, but at least we may have the drop on the guy. Alright, so, auto rifle. I mean, Jorg is going to be holding down the overwatches, so why don't you do that? Yoko, I mean, the smartest thing is to reload. Charles, reload. Mammy, I guess overwatch with a shotgun. If they rush in, just ping them one. So either do the same thing. I want them not to want to rush at me. That's the best discouragement I can give a heavy floater pack. Okay. So the issue now is that we don't know where they are. How far can Zyther run? Zyther can run all the way here, which would let me get Zergen his med kit. Let's do that.
Stepping off.
They seem to have just screwed off, honestly. Which, you know, in this case, I'm not complaining about. Zergen, take the opportunity to reload. Okay, we're starting to present a decent front for these guys. We're going to try to start bringing folks out one by one. Out of this very, I would say, committed position in the front here. With Mammy just covering them the whole way. Yoko, steady up, because this shot's going to probably be critical. Tyler can now overwatch. Mammy, keep doing your overwatch thing. Said I don't have any battle scanners left, which would have been nice.
There's something out there.
There is. It's an outsider. But it looks like the heavy floater's really bugged out. Still waiting, though. Okay. Yeah, I want to pull everyone out of that position because they're getting too much of a height advantage on me. Alright, Cairo, yeah, run all the way back here. Away from the heavy floaters. Zyther, yeah, you go up here and give Zergen the rest of your medkit healing capacity. It doesn't appear to be any sectoids back there, so I'm going to depend on that fact.
I'm on it, Commander.
And let Zergen get fully amped to full health. It's such sadness losing a soldier like that, but that was a shot through full cover. I mean, oh, there's still that sectoid out there.
I don't think we're alone out there.
All right. I mean, it's a shame that we lost Max, but I mean, what can you say? It's just the way it goes sometimes. There's not much I could have done, I think. And like I said before, I don't think I made the wrong choice moving Max up there. I just think didn't have a lot of options. So Mammy's going to pull way the hell back, and he's going to run back up here next. So I want to be able to move off these ramps. The rest of us are going to sit here on Overwatch in case that sectoid comes up. I need to keep steadying. Well, Yoko can actually get beyond visual range Overwatch. This might be handy. And Tyler Overwatch. With that kind of aim, it might be good. Alright, let's keep rolling Mammy up to this spotting position. Nothing to see. And I don't want to blow my motion tracker right now. Okay, Zergen is back up to full. Can we put Zergen out? I don't want to really dangle him out there too hard. Probably going to go through the trees over here. I'm going to scoot over to the right and try to make my way into the lower levels that way.
Hauling ass.
And we'll leave him out front because he's got the hit points for it. Zyther, yeah, you've been doing... Your support is critical this mission. I mean, it got Max up alive, and Max's death honestly probably saved someone else's life. So, ugh. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Cairo. No, that's not worth it. That's not me. That's not a good move. Why don't we just leave Cairo where she is? No, this is still going to be potentially flankable. So let's just put her up here, and then we'll try to move down. Is some safer spot. I don't know. I'm not even sure what to do at this point, except just kind of wait and see if they come back at me. Because right now, it's just going to be, it's a matter of attrition at this point. 2 heavy floaters and 2 sectors are still up. And we have reduced will because we saw Max go down twice, effectively. Yeah, they're still around. I know they're still around.
What the hell was that?
Heavy floater. They're assholes. Okay, so it looks like they're coming around that side, and they're retreating back to the UFO. For all the good that's going to do them. Oh, Tyler. I mean, do I just wait here? It looks like they're coming closer. I just heard that little grunt a little closer than it was before. So I think this is still a good position to be in. They may be circling around that way, but I'm not going to risk Cairo's life to test that theory. I am probably going to risk Zergen's life to test that theory, though. So I'm going to drop Zergen down here. And he has resilience, so if they do come in and try to crit him from here, at least we'll know where to fire. Cairo, I guess. I mean, you do have a gun that we can use for obvious reasons. Why don't we put you here? And that should be fine. I'll be able to fire in that direction if need be. And steady up. That gun may be useful. Yoko, Overwatch. Maybe we can deal with the threat before it appears. Tyler, do the same. Mammy. I mean, you are going to be hung out to dry here if this is a flanking shot he's going to try to push for. But let's just... Well, he's got 10 hit points. If Mammy goes down, that's going to be a seriously senior soldier. I just don't know if there's something out here. Yeah, it's not a lot of good corner cover. Maybe I should pull Mammy back at this point. Let's pull him back. I don't want to risk him. Everyone else should be okay, though. I should reload. You're not going to shoot anything back there. Sectoid, mate. Just ugly little appearance.
They've got me flanked.
They got York flanked? Oh, no. Don't do this crap. 5 damage from a sectoid. Alright, Sectoid decided to make an appearance. Yoko, you can't eliminate this for us. Yoko, you can probably get it from here, though, honestly. Come on. You should be able to get the Sectoid from there.
Heading there now.
Yep. 93. If I ever need another connection... I say that a lot this mission, but I really need to connect. One less. Okay, good. Now, we do run the risk of potentially seeing... So now Yorg is not in a great way, because he just took damage from bullshit Sectoid. So what do we do? Do we pull back even further? Because if Yorg is flanked in the same way, then that's just going to be bad. I can't really afford to let that happen. I don't want Yoko out of my freaking front line, though.
Solid copy.
Okay, let's come out this way. And hunker, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any smoke grenades left, so this is just really, really, really scary right now. I'm not sure where they're coming from. May need Mammy to do his duty and scout out. Zergen, yeah, I don't even know right now what's best. Just Overwatch, I suppose. Zergen sit there. This feels like the battleship mission, doesn't it? You're just kind of running out of supplies on a friggin' small landed. Bullshit. All right. So what else do we have active? One other sectoid still and 2 heavy floaters. All right. You just steady up. Not because we're gonna launch a rocket, but that shot may be important. Wow, okay. So they're just sitting here and taking the flanks, because they obviously know where I am at all times, because it's the AI. So they're just taking the advantageous flanks when they can get them, and I can't really do much about it. And I have to push out if I want to see where they are, but if I do that, I do run the risk of running straight into a flank. So that's not great. There's no real corner cover to be had, which is the only problem with trees. Otherwise, I like trees just fine. Reload that gun. I don't want to blow a battle scan yet. Zergen, I guess just rush out here, man. I don't know where those heavy floaters went. They retreated that way, but they could have circled the UFO by this point. So I'm not really sure where they're lining up. Let's line up this way.
Moving out.
We're just kind of bunkered down, which is scary. It's not a position you want to be in. You want to always find a way to move and where to move. But I don't have that flexibility right now. That's just I'm getting caught out, and that's never a fun feeling. Alright, well, let's get Cairo up here since we're all bunching up in this direction. I don't want to let her out alone. Let's get ready. Okay, so they might be trying to flank Mammy right now. Alright, they may be trying to flank Mammy. Do we see anything from here? Okay. No, doesn't mean it's not there, though. Man, this is just so much stress right now. We took care of that ethereal. We had so much opposition this mission. Just a ludicrous amount of stuff. We already lost a soldier. So we're kind of a man down. We blew all the smokes, though, and I guess we're not going to be arc throwing, but at this point I wouldn't risk an arc throw if you asked me to. We burned all the chems. So in a way, all the material that Max brought on the mission was useful. It's just sad to see him go. I think I'm going to have to take a second, guys. This is becoming a little too intense. I need to take a break to think about how best to deploy my troops. I feel I'm playing defensively. I want to see if I can affirmatively engage and bring this one to a close. So I'll see you all next time on this small landing from hell, honestly. I mean, this has just been an absolute slog, and I will see you all next time. Till then.